Is this thing on? Yep, it's on. Hey guys and girls, it's your girl Green Fire Motivation, aka Judy O, and I am excited because it is Motivation Monday. It's Motivation Monday. It's Motivation Monday. Oh yeah, it's Motivation Monday on the Green Fire Motivation channel. Now, Green Fire Motivation has a question for you as always. Okay, so I need you to put your thinking caps on, right? Okay, so the question is, what is the difference between a rubber band and a pencil? What is the difference between a rubber band and a pencil? That is the question for today's Motivation Monday. And so, if this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are a returning supporter, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Without you, there will be no reason for a channel. And so, the purpose of the Green Fire Motivation channel is to empower you to take action and to take control of your life. So if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, the share button, the like button, and definitely leave some comments at the bottom of the video so I know what you thought. But most importantly, hit the subscribe button. That way, anytime I load videos, you'll automatically get a notification, and then you can tap in to keep your motivational flame green. And so, back to the question. What is the difference between a rubber band and a pencil? So, let's see. On my fingers, I have rubber bands. Now, I have more than one rubber band because these rubber bands are a little bit small. And just in case one decides it doesn't want to work with me, I have an extra. Okay, so this is the rubber band. So we're just going to play with the rubber band for a couple of seconds. All right, it's a rubber band. You guys see the rubber band? Yeah, look at that. It's a rubber band. Yeah, rubber band. Okay, so we all see the rubber band, right? Y'all see the rubber band? See the rubber band? Yep. Okay, cool. All right, so now look at the pencil. It's a pencil. Everybody say pencil. It's a pencil. Yay. Look, it's moving all around. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Hey, it's the same color as my fingernails. Yay. Okay, so it's a pencil, right? So we have our rubber band. And we have our pencil. Okay, so at this time, I want you to type into the comments what you think the difference is between a rubber band and a pencil. So I'm going to give you guys about 10 to 15 seconds so that you can type in the comments what you think the difference is between a rubber band and a pencil. And no, don't cheat. Do not fast forward the video 15 seconds. Just type in the comments what you think the difference is. So I'm going to count backward from 15, and then I'm going to tell you what Green Fire Motivation believes is the difference between the rubber band and the pencil. So 15, 14, 13, I hope you're typing, 12, 11, 10. What's the difference between a rubber band and a pencil? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, 1, 0. Okay, so the difference between and I'm glad you guys didn't cheat. Thank you so much for being good sports. Okay, so the difference between a rubber band and a pencil is a rubber band is flexible. A rubber band is flexible. See how you can move it all around and it doesn't pop or anything like that? You just keep moving and moving and moving and moving, right? Okay, whereas a pencil is not flexible. Like, I cannot, like, move it any kind of way like I want to. It doesn't matter which way I move it, it's still going to be a straight line. Even if I turn it this way, turn it this way, turn it this way. But it's not flexible. I can't bend it and twist it and move it like I did the rubber band over here. See? The rubber band, it twists and bends and everything every way. See that? See that? See that? Okay. Okay. So I think I've exhausted the point. Now, this month, the month of August, we are focused on our back to school theme. Okay, and so we talked about being prepared. We talked about schedules. I'm touching this week on the concept of flexibility. The concept of flexibility. Okay, so there's a popular saying that things don't always go as planned. And as cliche as it may be, it's also the truth. You can map out, your entire semester at school. You can map out your entire first quarter of a business. You can map out your entire first half of the day. But any little thing can go wrong or go sideways or go in a way that you didn't expect that will completely throw everything off. But we have to be flexible like the rubber band. That way, it doesn't matter what happens or goes sideways. If we know what the original structure to the plan was, we can look for the solutions to get back on track and not focus on the problems. We have to be flexible like the rubber band. So it doesn't matter how many times I pull this rubber band out. See that? I pulled it out, pull it this way, pull it this way. Does it break? No, it doesn't break. But it's flexible, so I can turn it any which way. Just like your schedule can go any which way it wants. But at the end of the day, what will happen? It'll go right back into the same shape that it started out with before it was twisted and turned and flipped and diced and everything else you can possibly think of that can go wrong in a day. Whether you oversleep, whether you leave your laptop at home. I've done it before. You have to be flexible to find the way to still make progress in that day. Hope is only lost when you give up and you decide not to find the solution, because the Word of God says, seek and you shall find. And while I'm not preaching up here, seek and you shall find. If you look for a solution to a problem, you will normally find the solution. But if you're staring over there at the problem, chances of you finding a solution are going to be extremely delayed if you find one at all. And so Green Fire Motivation wants you to know on this Motivation Monday to be flexible like the rubber band. Back to school is a can be a very stressful time, a very chaotic time. But what you have to understand is if you are flexible like you need to be for things that, don't turn out the way you expect them to, then they'll always pop back into the groove like they're supposed to. Okay? So be like the rubber band, right? Be like the rubber band. And the reason why I say be like the rubber band is because if you try to be like the pencil, you're going to break. Right? And we don't want to break. We don't want to break in a manner that's going to put us in a negative headspace, or a manner that's going to, take us completely out of our element, where it's going to take, days or weeks for us to get our mind back right to even get things back on track. When you're in school, when you're starting a business, all of those things, okay, it's not the best scenario for you to fall apart at the seams when things don't go the way that you want them to go, because everything is a growing process. And as we grow, there's things that we need to be flexible with so that we can assimilate into the correct process so that we can get what we need to get done. Okay? So this is Green Fire Motivation telling you, please, 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 be flexible like the rubber band, okay? Not like the pencil that's not flexible, because a lot of times that can make or break your year. Sometimes when the train goes off the track, it doesn't get back on, and you don't want to be that person. If you want to get back on the track, you need to be flexible like the rubber band, not stiff and breakable like the pencil, okay? All right, guys and girls, it's your girl, Judy O, a.k.a. Green Fire Motivation on the Motivation Monday Green Fire Motivation channel. Green means go. All right, I'll see you guys on Wordivation Wednesday. Bye.